Stop,
Just
delete
do
it, and start over.
Who's doing the intro? I did the last one.
Thought I did. Draco needs to do
I'll
it.
do it. Alright, well, welcome everybody to the normal Monkey Show opener, where none of us have any idea what the hell we're doing. Today we are the Monkey Show is Tokyo bound. We are taking off from Hiroshima, Japan, flying to Tokyo, Japan, on our continuing flight around the world. As usual, we have the usual customers with us, Mr. Moondog88.
Hello.
And Zigzaggy.
Hello.
And bringing up the rear is...
That sounds really bad. Be nice. We harassed them off stream enough.
is one of the junior monkeys, Aviation.
Hello.
So, as usual, we'll be flying our Phenom 300s. And... what is that? Why did that pop up? There it is. And Aviation is flying his big Airbus. See, I was nice.
You want to talk about what you harassed me with earlier in the chat this afternoon?
No.
Do you care for me to talk about it?
Marshmallows and hot dogs and all that and stuff, so we're fine. We won't say nothing.
So it's only going to be an hour-long flight, so we're not. So it's not going to be
an hour.
Yeah, give
hour
or
and a
take.
half. Yeah.
So
it should be a short flight. I put in my title, and this is up to how flight goes. If we get up and get going, land, and we want to then do to the northern part of Japan so that we only have a long flight on Saturday, cool. If not, it is a work night. So
how long is the flight going to be set today?
I think it said we go to
Said an hour and 31.
Yeah, and this thing flies faster than it says.
So I'm going to go ahead and get my stuff started here.
Yep.
We decided the LFE was 134, right?
Yep.
Terrain system test OK.
HTOS test OK.
I really don't like how this thing yells at you a lot, though.
Trim 75 flat.
Good idea breaking my scenery settings all the way up to max. I still don't know yet.
Check. Probes. Landing. Yeah, landing gear's still down because we're on the ground, right?
It's optional.
Optional? Oh, okay.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
About a 2-liter.
Fire. Fire.
I gotta take another bloody test
Fire.
tonight.
Fire.
Let's see.
Tonight?
Stall. Stall.
Well, it's before end of school break, so they're doing all their tests.
No, yesterday I had a test for math, and today I had a pre-test for math. And we haven't even gone through the chapter yet.
I have 4 passengers on board.
US to fly my 7-4 now.
Yes.
Alright.
Got one engine spooling up.
Fire. Fire. Who's having a file? Fire. Somebody engine firing test.
LVP Moondog.
I do go through all my tests.
As do I.
As do
So-
I. But mine doesn't say fire. Fire just goes ding 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 ding.
That's because ours is special.
Like earlier today, you said I was special.
And I meant that. In any way possible that you could think.
What one where are you guys taking off of?
Whatever one they tell us.
Yeah, I
Haven't
don't
gotten
know
that
yet.
far yet.
It's 4 degrees. And we decided LFE was 134 feet, right? Double checking.
Yeah. SHT.
This will say. This is-
So I'm gonna have to do 150.
That's what I did.
Set. Takeoff speeds. VREF 17. Actually, we should burn quite at least a little bit of fuel, so I'm gonna go with 114 for VREF. I gotta scroll back. One ten, 120.
I believe it'll be runway 28.
So. We'll
Sounds
call
legit.
machine power. So you guys can still see it. Now let's take a quick moment here. We're busy into doing this, and what should I be doing?
I'm just over here fiddling with my knob trying to.
I'm surprised I haven't crashed my other computer. I got 2 viewers. Welcome, viewers.
I have 2 viewers. Both of them are
Yeah.
me.
No, I have 2 on the other one. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's how it's gonna go.
But what I'll do is,
Alright, so that's set up. Alright, go ahead and contact.
Hiroshima Tower, Embraer, November 502 Foxtrot, IFR, Navitat, ready to copy.
Embraer November 5. Rated airport and filed. Fly runway heading. Climb and maintain 15,000.
Oh wow, they're giving me 15,000 right off.
104.05. Squawk 0063.
Embraer, November 502 Foxtrot, cleared at Navitat Airport as filed. Fly runway
And
heading,
welcome
climb and
viewers on
maintain
YouTube.
15,000.
Right,
Departure
so,
on 124.05, squawk 0063.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Read that is correct. Contact ground on 118.6 when ready to taxi.
No. Did I do this right?
Hmm. Alright. And what is pull that up. 30.06.
HJ.
06.
It only gave me 9,000.
yeah, it splits us up always with that, so
No takeoff. Flaps. No takeoff. Trim.
Relax,
No
relax.
takeoff. Brake.
Just flat set off. Let's turn the lights. Yep.
KCC.
Runway 10.
I got 2-8.
For takeoff?
Yeah. I think I just do 10 because it's easier.
Takeoff. Okay.
Nah.
Runway 28. So we're getting all sorts of different things. Oh yeah, I might want to throw in flight plan real quick.
Minor details. You won't be real quick. There's a
Yeah.
lot of them.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having to fix mine now. Oh, wait. Oops.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
here
it should
we
be
are with
good.
this.
Okay.
I'm gonna get my instructions.
Hiroshima ground, Embraer, November 502 Foxtrot with Delta, ready to taxi IFR.
Electronics off.
Ground, November
Seatbelts
50.
on.
Runway 28. Chief taxiway Papa 3, Papa 2, Papa 1, Echo 1. Contact tower 126.2. Ready.
Just want you to just give me some alphabet soup to follow.
Yeah.
Taxi 2,
What happens if I get
short
weird?
runway 28.
Okay, this is weird.
Papa 3, Papa
They gave me runway
Okay.
28.
1, Tango 1.
So, for you guys, does it give you at OKC? Does it have you shooting right back from where you came from?
No.
Just at a different heading?
I don't know. I didn't look at it that close.
Mine's just shooting me right back where I was. OKC, CUE, ACC.
MOUSE.
Aw.
I beat you to it.
Damn you.
That's
So, once we get in the air and we're cruising, should we let all of our viewers, let everybody watching know what our new plans are?
what
Nah.
Yeah. What are our new plans? We have plans?
I thought we did.
Oh, okay.
I mean, about as close as the Monkey Show night crew can come to a plan.
Yeah. Might as well.
You want to fill me in on what the plan is? Okay, see.
Oh, Moondog, I was
MOUSE?
hosting you and then I wasn't.
Thanks. I appreciate it. I'm actually watching yours, so I don't
Oh,
want to hear it.
so you're my third viewer.
what happens if I would get rid of KOC?
Oh.
Same thing.
All right.
Oh,
Alright, let's see. Those are those.
didn't want to get that rid of that waypoint.
Okay, this is all 50.
See. Steam. See. Okay. Is my thing on the blitz?
Hmm.
Flight plan's almost in. You guys are probably taxiing.
I am.
Yep.
They didn't have you taxiing to runway 28, Zig?
Nope. 10.
I wonder if we're going to be taking off at each other. That ought to be entertaining.
course. Yeah. This.
My duh.
I'm glad somebody's very happy.
Yep. All right. It's
Nice
done.
flight.
That's in. Don't need power yet. We're all set. Wasting fuel here. Shift. So, well, at least I beat aviation to taxiing.
I'm still fiddling with my thing.
Oh God.
Check,
My-
don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
My MCDU.
Check.
Okay.
Check, please.
All right. Yeah.
Good. Okay, let's do this for the third time now.
Third time
That's
is
a charm.
That's probably like the fifth time.
Practice makes perfect.
HG2.
You know, there's a certain point when you reach a certain number of attempts, when you do the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, that it's just considered insanity.
Yeah.
OKC.
You later?
To OKC to.
So I flew a 757 flight earlier,
KCC.
and
Why,
it
okay.
was a really nice flight. And I'll tell you what, this thing is a lot smaller and a lot more responsive even on the ground. But I did like being able to control my speed with the flight manager for taxiing.
I don't know, I can control my speed just fine on taxi.
Well, I can control it, but I mean, you can literally set it with that, you know, once you learn how to do that.
Oh, no, I see no reason for doing that. That'll just get me in trouble.
So we're going to have weather pretty much the whole flight.
Awesome. So are you guys taxied? Are we ready or no? We want to wait?
Give me a minute.
I'm headed there. I'm headed to 28. I'm right behind you, almost.
No, you're probably right behind me.
Whichever one's going to 28.
All of you but me.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm having to figure out my MCDU issues. I have the latest AOAC and it's messing with it.
leave him behind. I mean, we should really wait for him. He's nice enough to come on after we harassed him about Airbuses crashing and smoldering and
Roasting marshmallows over
goes
the
over
fire.
'em. Yeah.
I
Singing
noticed
Kumbaya.
Moondog didn't say a word about my remarks.
What do you mean?
I have to do the flight all over again.
Well, I ignored him.
I do that while I was taxiing.
Plain and simple. I just ignored him.
They
They're
were
in
funny.
Discord.
They were funny though.
They were comical in the fact that it's true with what was stated.
Nice.
That windsock isn't blowing very much, so that's probably why they have us on different ones, because it really doesn't matter which way we take off from.
Yeah, wind's only 3 knots.
So anyone watching will sort of notice that we've been flying not only the same plane, but the same color plane. And I think that just comes down to the fact we don't want to confuse anyone with changing skins on the planes.
No, I'm superstitious and a creature of habit, and I'm afraid if I change the color of my plane, everything's going to go to hell. For me.
Okay, well, that's another thing. Okay, all you in the back, you got to figure out something else to do. Seatbelts and no electronic devices.
Well, Zig,
What?
if you want to go ahead and do your thrust assurance check and take off, because you're going to be coming at us.
Okay, I can do that. Hi, Obuses Games. Welcome to the stream. Yes, it should be a good flight.
There's rain involved.
Yep.
And it's fairly chilly. And you know what? Just to be on the safe side, because I saw this happen to me when we were flying up in Alaska.
Are you doing ice protection stuff?
Yep.
4 degrees Celsius, it's not going to take long to get high enough to have issues, is it?
Nope. And we are in pretty decent precip, so we're actually going to take an outside view, get a shot of Zig taking off.
Hopefully they don't have anything laying on the runway when you do your thrust assurance test.
And for those of you watching, it is a little loud in this area, so you may want to make sure you have your ear protection.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is put some air traffic.
I would like to get out on the runway before this big lumbering banana comes at us.
Who, me? What are you talking about, me?
Oh, I forgot to request clearance.
Dang it.
You just took off.
Yep. I got so excited.
And we don't even see Zig, we just see his tag.
Well, I actually went outside view of him, so he's climbing. And let's put it this way, he's not just climbing, he's trying to escape atmosphere. I think you're clear.
Yep, getting new clearance now.
Runway 28. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 28.
Oh wait, am I going on the wrong end of the
I don't.
Yeah, you're going to 28. Just go down there.
They're not gonna.
It's cleared for 28.
This could be a problem. But
They're not going to continue you because you didn't get clearance.
I don't know.
Did you ask for it when you already got up in the air?
Nope. They canceled my flight plan.
You can request it again once you're in the air. Because I've done that.
Runway heading is 277. So,
Ah. Dang it. I hit to creator open. It's gonna redo. This is not gonna be good. It's gonna redo my whole. What you call it? It's gonna take the flight plan out of my computer.
Shouldn't.
It will if you do.
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah, you're
Too
right. Sorry, I
low
wasn't thinking of
terrain.
what you had to do.
Too low terrain. Too low. Terrain. Too low.
So I
Terrain.
can't do that.
Too low.
I'm gonna have to
Terrain.
just fly.
Too low. Terrain.
VOR type setup.
Contact Hiroshima departure at 124.0.
Well, I'm basically gonna have to
Uncleared.
fly without. Nah, it's gonna be that should be awesome. Because I'm gonna have to fly without ATC and basically with no charts and no approach.
I'm on the runway aviation.
Okay. Problem stopping.
Hiroshima departure, Embraer.
What runway are you on, by the way?
10, the other end, headed right for you.
Climbing 15,000. Embraer, November 50.
Well, no, I'll be clear for you here in just a second.
Roger.
Real quick, was the order HGE, OKC, CUE, KCC, YOK, SHT, TYE, and NRE?
Sounds correct. 80.
Proceed on course. Climb and maintain.
B1.
15,000.
Then my flight
Embraer
was
02 Foxtrot.
Up. Times one.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Turn left heading 080.
Okay, SHT.
Zero.
Turn left heading 080.
Everybody off the runway?
Embraer
Yep,
02
clear.
Foxtrot.
Draco?
Yep. He was first, or
Okay.
second.
I'm like 8,500 feet in the air.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Contact Tokyo.
Here I go.
124.905.
Turn left head.
124.905. Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
Now, what's my plane doing?
Tokyo Center. Embraer November 502 Foxtrot is climbing through 9,300.
Oh, let's stretch.
15,000. Embraer November 502 Foxtrot. Tokyo Center. Roger. Altimeter
Boy.
30060.
That was not what I wanted to do. What waypoint should I be on? Should it be this one? Stupid.
Alright, worked on that. Thank you.
A little bit of lightning off to our left side there. We're mostly above the rain and clouds now.
What kind of cluster do I have going on here? Where the...
Just trying to watch
Boy,
what's going on.
it's gonna be one of those.
Turn right heading 085. Proceed on course.
But you haven't crashed.
Turn right heading 085. Resume on navigation. Embraer 02
Acknowledge.
Foxtrot.
Passengers advise. Passengers were in the air.
Embraer 02
lights.
Foxtrot. Climb and maintain flight level 270. Climb and maintain flight
Checked
level
up.
270.
Flaps are up.
Embraer
Press
02
levels,
Foxtrot.
climb. Timbers, yeah. Yaw damper on. Seatbelts. Did a little bit of bouncing. We're leaving them on. External lights. Let me get our shields on. Good there. Set.
can't just go ahead and file an IFR flight plan, Zig?
Nope.
Because then he's got to re-put it into his flight plan. Which, if he sets up on a
Perhaps it
heading,
do.
he could then continue on.
So it won't load like it would load if you were just entering a flight plan for the first time.
Right, because
Well,
of the
we have
add-on
to
that we have.
manually enter all of that.
Oh, okay. See, your guys' stuff is different than mine, so.
Slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
It won't automatically load that into the FMS. I have to do it manually, which I can do, but you can't do that while you're trying to do takeoff and climb. There's just too much to do.
Right.
But, like Moondog said, I could just set it up on a heading and reprogram it in, and maybe I should do that just so I can get IFR.
Yeah. And then you can just activate the nearest waypoint.
Because otherwise I'm going to have a real hard time getting it into the airport because I don't have any charts, and if I put in an approach it's going to shuffle it like a deck of cards.
Right.
Because this thing has that glitch. I mean, it is pretty much a straight shot. I could probably just go ahead and click over and try and do that.
If you want, I can give you the heading I'm on, if that'll help you
Well,
out.
I can just line it up on what I'm flying now. I mean, are you on 080?
Well, I'm not locked onto the GPS line yet. I'm still working my way that way. I'm at 074.
Yeah, I'm at 076.
Pretty
There must be a little bit of wind.
Yeah. It's pretty close if you're on that.
Alright, let's see if I can... Okay.
Look at it this way, it's
Why
an
am I
exercise
doing
of emergency in-flight type stuff.
Yeah, great.
Okay, I'm going the complete opposite direction than you guys.
Well, that's not right.
Yeah, like I said, my FMC scored bunkers. What waypoint are you guys heading to?
OKC.
Yeah.
OKC?
That's what you get for flying the special Airbus.
It's not working.
Okay, see, 32 nautical miles out.
Yep, I'm 25 out from it.
Oh, great. I think it has the wrong OKC.
You put
Yeah,
OKC and it's looking for Oklahoma City. It's taking you to Oklahoma.
No, it's not taking me all the way there.
That would still be in the correct direction. I did notice that there was like 2 or 3 that it recognized.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I'm recognizing the wrong one. I am flying this thing hand.
Can you do that in that thing?
By using heading, yes.
Do they recommend you do that?
No. I'm just going to go crazy with autopilot off.
Ooh, my flight plan's still in there.
It is. Cool.
Yep, something you don't want to hear from your pilot. I shouldn't do this, but...
I'm going to do
But
this
I want to turn
anyways.
without going backwards. Jesus, where's the heading you guys on?
080.
Oh, jeez.
I have to say, that was probably one of the...
Oh, go ahead. I couldn't, I was trying to get my directions.
Oh. No, I was just gonna
Sorry.
say that was probably one of the smoothest takeoffs I've had in this plane.
Okay, figured out what I had to do. Get rid of OKC completely.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Climb and maintain flight level 325.
270. Okay.
Climb and maintain flight level 325. Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
Okay. Now, the question is,
Piper 473.
What-
Contact Hiroshima approach at 124.02.
what waypoint are you on, Draco?
I'm still heading to OKC. I'm 8 miles out from it.
Okay.
And you're right in front of me, practically.
Okay, my flight plan is now fixed. I had to delete 2 waypoints. I'm catching up, boys.
Piper 473. Contact Hiroshima approach at 124.05.
Yep, there's
Okay.
one.
Climb into 32.5.
I'm going to. It's got me going to 270 still. But
Piper 473. 133.5.
hey, Bowman. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream,
So that was an interesting start for me.
aka PCG.
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
Hello.
So I put in my title that I'm striving for 50. Striving for that 50 viewers on Twitch. So if you're watching, go tell Grandma that there's a really cool video or movie on about airplanes and have her watch. Here, we'll even go outside view so that see it's an airplane.
all right. I'm now on CUE.
It's got me climbing to my cruising altitude.
Yeah. You went to what, 32, right?
Yeah. So I feel better now. I'm back on. Oh, that's really cool that the flight plan stayed in there,
Right.
or all the waypoints. You know what I mean? It kind of reset where what leg was active or whatever. But that's easy enough to take care of. Yeah, you're looking to get 50 followers on Twitch, and I think I'm looking to get like number 6.
Well,
I might have 6.
I'm looking to get number 7.
Yeah, maybe 7. I can't remember how many I have. I haven't looked.
So,
Not very many. Just started the Twitch channel. Draco and I did. For anybody who wonders what the heck we're talking about, Moondog's been streaming on Twitch for quite a while already, but Draco and I started using the Restream, and we are streaming on YouTube and Twitch.
Yep. So anybody who follows us on YouTube, if you also want to follow us on Twitch, my name is exactly like it is in YouTube, except for it's just Drako0411 instead of the 0411 in there.
Yep. Or if you tend to watch us on YouTube, but you prefer to watch on Twitch, you now have that option.
yes, whichever one you prefer to watch on.
Yep.
Both have their benefits in some regard.
You know, heck, watch on both and mute
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
There you are. So, I guess now's as good a time as any to talk about our new
Crazy
adventure.
endeavor.
Our new
Our new adventure we're going to start.
yeah. Go ahead.
Zig, you got to start it in this, so I'll let you take.
Okay.
Take the
you
reins
guys,
on it.
All right.
Both-
Well, let's see. We decided to join our first virtual airline. So that's kind of a big step, I guess, if you're a flight simmer. Aviation is already in one, but Draco, Moondog, and I have decided to join our first one. And we decided to join Millennium Aviation Company. And if you're not familiar with that, if you're familiar with Captain Mac, we found him watching
Helpful videos.
YouTube videos. He I think he was one of the ones that introduced us to the Manfred Jan C-47, maybe.
He was the one that introduced us to it.
Yeah. So him and a partner started a new virtual airline back July 4th, I believe he said. So they have a vintage division, which if you followed us, you know we like to fly the older planes, the C-447 and Draco with his 377. So that kind of appealed to us because we like to fly those planes. They also have an open division, which, you know, you can fly all kinds of different stuff. And then they have a very strict professional division if you want to pursue that type of thing. So you got a whole bunch of options all under one virtual airline, and you can bounce around from all of those divisions if you want. You're not limited to just one. So it's pretty cool. We're looking to, we haven't really done anything in it yet.
And
Bug did do a test.
We're working on it. We're real close to having flights. There will actually be, I mean, we're getting close to wrapping around the world. So
yeah.
The next step was, what can we do? Well, we're going to start doing the virtual airline flights.
I'm gonna guess probably by the beginning of 2018 we'll be done with the round the world flights, which is insane because that's what, almost 6 months worth of flying done.
I don't remember when we started it, but you know, we started it pretty much after Moondog and I started flying.
Yeah, so I think that was like around June, July, something like that.
It could be. I don't remember. Might have to go back and look. I know we started doing some of the flights before we even were streaming them. But we had started the whole world tour thing.
But as the around the world flights start to wind down, we might work in some of the virtual airline flights for you guys.
Can you join more than one for that?
So their rules are you can belong to another VA while belonging to them. You just can't double dip, so you can't fly for your VA do the same flight for two VAs at the same time.
I'm on two in the CIO.
Yeah, I'll be right back. The dog's ringing the bell.
And well, obviously, so we'll be flying this plane, and then we'll also be flying some of the historical stuff. So you'll see us flying the C-47, me with my 377. We'll also be flying the 757.
Get back into some more of that.
And who knows, you might even catch us. You might go crazy and get another plane one day and fly that one for the VA too.
PMDG 747.
I'm not dropping $60 on a plane that I have to spend 6 months just learning.
We went the other way there, aviation. We looked at a turboprop from 30 years ago. That's what we looked at.
Joe goes
we went the other way.
Joe goes 5.5 months of bouncing off the ground.
Please limit who's been bouncing off the ground, okay? Just.
I've only been here for about a month or two.
Well, in the beginning, it was your passengers.
Possibly, but I have yet to really bounce off the. But he did put that in the correct chat. He put it in your chat, so in that regard, he was correct. It was.
And Joe, are we mistaken, or did you join that VA with us?
Just say yes. We know.
Because we saw somebody with your name pop up there as right after we joined.
744, turn right, heading 135. turn right heading 135, beach 744.
Yeah,
Scenery's amazing.
yeah. Knowing us, we'll probably go crazy and end up getting another plane besides the Phenom eventually, and fly that just because, well, that's how we do things. Moondog will go through stuff and go, ooh, I want that plane, and then Zig will research it to death, and I'll be like, fine, you guys are gonna get it.
That's sort of how it goes.
I research all my planes to death before I buy one to make
Right.
sure I'm getting the best quality.
My wife gives me a hard time for doing that when we buy any sort of major purchase. She'd be like, I know you got to have like 2 weeks to research this, but you better get on it because I want it.
Okay, but you are your research now for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
No, we don't.
No.
That's sinful. A week of that
I'm buying
is
Did-
enough.
Cyber.
Did
Okay.
Joe tell us? Was that him?
So he goes, okay, so 5.5 months of bouncing off the ground, and then in parentheses, Draco. And yes, I did join, just logged in into it tonight, and start looking at stuff on there. Don't forget to sign up for the forums too.
Forums.
Otherwise, you can't do anything.
And with the exception of Moondog, I haven't really done much other than look around either.
Yeah, I've just kind of.
And request that they add this plane to the fleet, which they did right away, which is really, really cool.
Yeah, I just kind of looked around a little bit. I haven't done anything other than that.
I did take a bid. I tried to fly it. I'm missing something that connects the Macars with the flight.
Metos?
Yeah. No, they call it Macars.
Yeah.
The ACARS system.
Yeah, it's a recording system. Yeah.
Yes, I use
I
it.
wonder what that is, and I wonder if me and Zig are missing it too.
Most
I don't
definitely,
know.
because I have to go download it.
Oh,
Hey,
There is a free version to it, too.
Okay.
So
ACARS?
no, there's something to go with it. It was a jumble of pea soup and letters and. Oh, there's a
Yeah, I have difficulty getting on this.
plane that. It's a good thing we're not at a close enough altitude and going slow enough, or I'd be doing circles around them again.
Alright, so I don't know if that's aviation and an Airbus flying at me at 34,000 feet, or if that's
No.
just AI air.
But yeah, that's AI because I'm at 31.
And he's way behind you.
Alright, he's
Yes.
so he's in the forums right now. Downloaded ACARS or whatever they called it. Yeah, I downloaded it too.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
I haven't downloaded it yet. I haven't even downloaded it yet.
At flight level 342, Airbus A321.
Okay, you're seeing that Airbus A321 at 34,000.
Yep. And they just asked me if I had it in sight.
There's several things going on here. It's in active sky. It's on my screen. We're connected well enough. We're even seeing now air traffic somehow.
I wonder if that was one of the. I wonder if that was the join update.
That's some of the. It's got to be something that we're seeing enough similar traffic.
Or is it an actual AI, or not an AI, an actual person flying?
Let me see.
Because if that's an actual person flying, then that makes sense why we all see it.
I am about, let's say,
Well, if we go over to that map, which you guys can't see, that's why there's also no sound.
who's
map-
MAC261?
The map is broken, so it's not there.
Who is who?
MAC261.
No, that's Mike Alpha Charlie 26.
Whatever.
Are you saying? Do you mean Mac 0261? Because that would be.
MAC 261. Mike Alpha Charlie 261.
Because I'm 0260 in
Come on,
the
figure it
VA.
out.
So
Yeah, figure it out.
that would have to be Moondog.
Yep, yeah. Thank you. I've been putting that on the planes I've been flying, so
The
they would
join.
like it there.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do that too.
Yeah.
As soon as I remember how to do that. But I will be right back now that we're at cruise altitude.
The join map isn't working.
No, it's not.
FYI.
I tried to go look at it.
So were we supposed to put that as the tail number?
You don't have to. They want it when you're doing more of the other flights. Especially if you're
I thought
on
they
any
wanted-
of that.
Well, they said they wanted you to use call sign and Mac Air.
Right. Okay, so I've got my efficiency up to 5.6 in this thing. But
Habakkuk is not on.
speed is 200 indicated. Ground speed's 376. And
What waypoint are you guys going to? Yok. YOK.
KCC.
I had to delete KCC because that was wrong on my FMC.
okay, the join is working with Active Sky.
What?
The join and the Active Sky are connected because I was off the network. I had lost you guys because it jumped into the map. I wasn't connected to join FS. I reconnected the network, and your planes came back onto the radar on Active Sky. There is some cohesion there.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Contact all fuel center on 125.6. 125.6 for Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
We'll fly efficient and airline.
Joe is 0262, he says.
Yeah.
Tokyo Center, Embraer
I knew
November
that.
502.
Well, that's cool that you signed up there with us, Joe. I guess did you see that in my Discord when I posted that? Is that how you knew about it?
My call sign is LPA004.
So, I also asked somebody who has experience with the VAs, if we all three want to take the same flight, can we take the same flight, or is it just one flight that's
No.
per person?
So, for what my airline allows me to do is I can make my own flights. So I don't know how your system works.
No, they give us
There's routes.
there's routes.
So you can only fly routes that are
You can
available, and they're only
fly-
available for certain planes.
You can probably 75% ask them in the forums, see if you can.
I'm gonna
we
say
could just
probably
try.
not, because I mean, you don't see too many planes taking off from the same exact airport, going to the same exact destination at the same exact times.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think we should just try it.
Well,
I mean,
To be honest,
it's not
you
like
can,
when the flight's selected, it doesn't go away from the available flights,
True.
right?
right.
not like-
What you can do is what I was thinking is you can take the flight, you set your flight in your flight sim with the correct time, and then you can fly it even though it's not the actual time in real life. So you can fly it a little bit later, a little bit earlier. You fly one that's a little bit later, I fly one that's a little bit earlier, but we fly it at the same time on a stream so it can be seen. That should work.
I'm looking off to the west, sort of. I guess it'd be west northwest, and the clouds with the ground just kind of peeking through the broken clouds.
Yeah.
Almost forgot how nice all this can look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course for you guys it looks even better because of your Orbix and everything, but I've been kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to get Orbix in the next few months or not, or if I'm...
At the moment, it doesn't look any better because all I see is clouds.
The clouds underneath him and you look really amazing because they're the same clouds.
Right. All right. 4 miles out from KCC. What's your airspeed?
I got-
283.
283. I'm doing 243.
So if anybody's watching on YouTube, it's telling me that the stream health is in the red, which is not good. So it might be stuttering a little bit, which is ironic because if I click over to Twitch, it says stream health is excellent. So,
okay. So Joe says that he's seen that and decided to look into it since he kind of likes the more realistic type things. Was also looking at getting the Fairchild that Moondog posted. Looks like a nice turbo prop to play with.
Yeah, that's exactly
looking into what
the Fairchild.
The Fairchild.
No, whatever you were talking about before that.
The VA.
Oh, okay.
So we're corrupting more people. We have aviation flying with us. We've got Joe signing up for groups. You could almost say cults. Following the one directive, and then you've got him. We've also got him buying planes. We've got aviation on the fence of buying planes too. So
Dude, I just.
Well, it's all Draco's fault.
I buy planes.
It is Draco's fault. So he, I may lead us, but it's his fault because he's the one that corrupted us in the beginning.
Stop blaming each other.
We do that.
I didn't want to have anything to do with this game.
What's your guys' speed?
I thought I would hate it.
I'm slowly backing off. I'm at 539 again. I was fuel efficient for a while there, and I said I'm losing too much speed to these guys, so I went.
Yeah, my ground speed's 481.
I'm gonna have to descend soon.
Efficiency was 5.6. It's down to 3.2 now.
What plane did you post in chat?
Fairchild. Monoliner?
I don't remember what it's called.
Metroliner.
Metroliner, that's it.
Metroliner.
Which
yeah.
There are a lot of flights in the VA for that.
Yeah. That's why I've looked at that. And for it being a $50 plane for $15, that's
it's
value-wise probably worth it.
Yeah.
Joe goes, hey, I buy some things, just never find anything ever really that great.
Yeah. So you guys want to play some Farming Sim?
It really comes down to how quickly we land. We're thinking of finishing going up to northern Japan, and that may then determine
what we do Saturday.
Yeah.
And just so you all know, Thursday's up in the air about what or if we do anything.
Just to warn everyone, I will be here. I will be forcing streams at you left and right, and you will be purposely avoiding me, so that's okay. Everyone will have a nice Thanksgiving. If you get tired of the football games, come watch Mr. Moondog farm, truck, fly, zombie kill, something, or all of it.
Or if you're a disgruntled Rams fan and you don't watch football anymore, then tune in to Moondog Stream.
Yeah. They're 6-2.
Yeah, Moondog. Everybody will keep you posted with the scores of the favorite team.
No, I won't keep you posted. Unless you're a ex-Rams fan.
And if between being a ex-Rams fan and if you're a flag waver, then that really, I haven't watched a football game yet this year.
Wow. When does the special price end?
I don't think it does. I don't see anything saying
That sale ends.
Yeah.
No, it might be a permanent reduction.
But I mean, they dropped it from $50 down to
No.
$15.99.
That's
That's a hell of a drop.
70%.
Still wondering what the Swedish Air Force plane, what's on top of it. Looks like
I'm trying to figure that out. It's either something to do with it's a rig to haul something else,
it's
or
a
it's a flying
screen.
billboard.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But what would they be doing in the sky? It's like, hey, join the Swedish Air Force.
Selling Swiss Army knives.
And cheese.
That's Switzerland.
And cheese.
That's Sweden and Switzerland, two different.
Oh, you said Sweden.
I thought
Yes.
you said
I thought
No.
you said. Yeah.
I said the
Draco was
Swedish.
following.
Yeah. Okay, when do I have to descend?
There's a large mountainous volcano around Tokyo, or
Mount.
Mount Fuji.
Yeah, Mount Fuji. I actually seen it before in real life. In IRL.
Well,
Well, yeah,
You're
but
close
that's
enough.
because you were sending killer robots after into Tokyo.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
Moondog's idea.
well,
I
it was still maybe a good idea.
No, it wasn't.
You was there. You just had to add guns to it.
Dude, you want to know how to change the license in Japan?
No, I don't need to.
One of our tour guides told us this. You had to go through the psych evaluation, the psych
Oh, you know what?
thing.
We should really be looking up the ILS for.
Possibly.
What one way are we landing at again?
Don't
They
know
haven't
yet.
given it to us yet. There goes a Learjet passing me the other way.
Turn left heading 105, resume on navigation. Descend and maintain
See if I can get a tag on
The,
it.
the Bombardier,
Yep.
HL1208.
Gotta wait for it to pass me so I can see it. HL1208.
Nope.
30,000 feet.
It's the same one that's in Accra Sky, and it's the one that I'm starting to see now. Bombardier,
Yep. They're just asking me if I have it in sight.
30,000. 30,000.
FL281.
FL281.
The call sign.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same plane. So that's Zig, and I already told Zig they've synced some of this
They
together.
had to sync the AI,
Yeah,
which is
that's
actually pretty damn cool.
Yeah,
Because that's going to mean that, when we're all ready to take off, if one of us gets held up, we should all get held up.
yeah.
Going to 118.3, proceed to 288.
Which also means we've sort of gotten the same similar clouds. We should probably get the same number of, say, planes. The percentage of planes, so that's similar. So that we're.
Flight level 270.
Hey, is that Mount Fuji there off to my right? About 2 o'clock, so it'd be closer to your 3 o'clock there, Draco?
Hold on.
Looks like a big puffy cloud sticking up through the rest of the clouds.
I'm kind of in the process of descending.
Going to 134.15.
About your 3 o'clock, almost straight down, big puffy cloud mountain sticking through the puffy clouds.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
What I have to assume that is. Screenshot. Everyone say cheese.
I do not see it.
Tokyo Center, Embraer, November 502 Foxtrot is at flight level 314, descending flight level 270.
Embraer November 502 Foxtrot, Tokyo Center, roger.
Three, 4 left.
3-4 left.
You're that close already. Three, 4 left.
I need 3-4 left.
And this is when the process starts, when we start jumping around and looking for stuff.
I have ILSs.
Did you pull up a chart there thing there?
Yes, I did.
What is it?
ILS is 111.9. Or 3-4 left. I hope that's the right one. Well, I mean, I got the airport. It says ILS runway 34 left. Then it says ILS LLZ 111.9.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot, descend and maintain 17,000.
What's the course?
Hold on.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot, York 80 miles west. Turn right heading 125, descend and maintain 17,000. Expect sectors ILS, runway 34 left approach.
Turn right heading 125, descend and maintain.
I gotta make my turn here.
Expect vectors ILS, runway 34 left approach. Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
Course is 336.
336.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Turn right. Sorry.
I have a flight.
I heard you. Going down to 1,000.
All set up.
Oh, hey, expired milk. Sorry, I didn't see you pop in there. Welcome to the stream.
Cool name.
Yeah.
Expired.
I will be right back.
Just go through our descent checklist.
Tokyo Center, orbit 2090 is out of flight level 197 for 9,400.
Orbit 2090, Tokyo Center, roger.
has me on 34 left also, but I was just trying to verify. Actually, depending on
That makes me sad.
where you went for your charts, I just pulled up the PDF charts for there. They have a lot of detailed information on parking and runway information.
I went to apax.info.
Okay.
Hey, Matt Bates, welcome to the stream. We are headed to Tokyo. We flew out of Hiroshima. We're headed to Tokyo.
Hello, Tokyo.
Tune in, Tokyo.
Send me to, yes.
Oh, I hope I got all this right, because if not, you guys will never let me look up another chart again.
I can tell you the ILS frequency for
Orbit 20.
That'll just gonna make you do the next one.
34 left.
118.3.
Yeah, what do you got? What are you showing, aviation?
Give me a minute.
Orbit 2090.
If my ATC can't work.
You volunteered.
Yeah, it's not working.
So you gonna trust something that's broken, or you gonna, or me?
The button's not working, it's broken. The button's broken.
I just said it's broken.
Why is it this button not working, for crying out loud?
So Draco, I believe you.
No, worst case, you just hand fly. I haven't, I've still only done one ILS in this plane,
Okay,
so.
there's the ILS frequency, 111.90.
Yeah, good job, Draco. Good
Draco
job.
is right.
You happy now?
Actually, to be honest, Draco's probably not because we verified, but
Hey, you always like to verify to make sure you have the appropriate information. So don't take it as an insult, Draco.
One thing you should have figured out about me by now, I don't get insulted.
Yeah, I already figured that out about the day I joined.
unless you find the right button or join buttons.
Trust me, you don't want to find that. You don't want to find that button.
I found aviation's button.
Oh yeah, stop messing with
Oh,
me.
hey Dan.
Hey,
I'm
Dan.
not just an Airbus guy, I'm also a 747 guy.
You're an air short bus.
Shut.
That's all you have to
Big
do.
yellow air short bus.
All you have to do is paint it yellow. That's why I call it the flying banana.
You need to get you a DHL skin for it. Big.
I see Zig at 11,000.
You guys
Yep.
stop harassing me now.
No.
Yeah, we will. We will. For the next 10
If we didn't
minutes.
tease you, we wouldn't like you. Or if we didn't like you, we wouldn't tease you.
This will be the third time today.
You should hear some of the things that they say to me when we're not on the stream.
Dude, this is one Discord.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I have
the other time today.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 other Discords.
Well, then you must be liked in all of them, if you get harassed in all of them. Alright. The question
do
is
talk
this. I'm looking at times and all that. Do you think we can land and jump back, plan and go back up, or not?
Probably not. But
Well, yeah,
Probably not. Okay.
we're at that weird spot where we've only
It's-
been doing this for an hour and a half yet.
Right.
By the time we get turned around and take off again, that's another half hour, so that puts us at 11.
yeah.
Nope, I get it.
So this one might just be a shorter stream. And yeah, we're not even landed yet, so I figure by the time we land, it's going to be 10:45.
Beechcraft King Air down there behind us.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
I feel like the ATC forgot about me.
Did you get down to 11,000?
Yeah, I've been hanging out
Okay.
here.
Okay.
But it took them a while to drop me down to 11,000 from 17.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of wandering out into no man's land here.
Wait,
Like
we're landing on 3-4.
That's what it said.
What are we doing? Are we doing a big loop all the way around, or are we
Probably.
going to have to?
Well, that would make sense because
I just vectored myself in.
Embraer
just
02
input to the waypoint.
Contact
Oh,
Silver
okay.
Center
Well, there, I had to zoom way, way, way out.
I did a
Oh, okay. Alright.
We're
It's
still
a
pretty far away from the airport, aren't we?
Well, I am now.
November 502 Foxtrot is at 13,000.
I might have departed last, but I might be arriving first.
Embraer November 502 Foxtrot Tokyo Center, roger. Altimeter 3012.
012.
83 nautical miles till there. Slightly increasing because of the direction we're going.
World travel 1054 heavy. You are 32 miles south. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 4,000. Clear ILS.
You guys know how to
Runway
trick
34
me.
left approach.
Click my trigger
4,000
button.
until established on the local.
By insulting, by doing that.
We're not insulting you, and we're not really insulting the plane. The plane's
I'm
probably
not
very
saying-
good. We've just
yeah, I
never
didn't say
flown the
so.
plane.
Yeah, it's a very enjoyable aircraft. It's a very good beginner's aircraft.
It's a very reliable in real life aircraft.
Yes.
It's sold all over the place, so it's fine. It's just we harass it because it's just what we don't care to fly. But if we need any information on it, who are we going to ask?
Follow me.
Exactly.
I'm also learning how to fly the 7.4, so.
The 747 or the 737?
747-4.
Oh, I thought you got the 737.
Nope.
Nope, you got the
30 more,
747.
30 more bucks.
They're sending me out over the Pacific Ocean.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Me too. That's why I had to scroll way out to see where the heck was going on, because I thought they forgot about me again.
I just
Turn
vectored. I
left,
just
10.
did a start. Oh, will you guys ever be hopping onto VATSIM? Just a curious question.
Possibly.
I can
Might be
teach
a
you.
while yet, but
It's actually really simple. What you're doing right now is basically VATSIM.
oh, and the correct alphabet. Because I'm pretty sure that they don't like it when you go,
That's
yeah,
really
RJ04.
That's really easy, actually. You don't use it that much.
Well, that and also, too, just remembering to talk to them. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times, if we get irritated with ATC, we just shut it off.
They talk to you. And if you're not talking to them, they'll send you a contact me, or if his supervisor's on, he'll come talk to you.
I'm not sure how that would work the way we fly, because we usually fly together in a group.
Actually, no, they do that all the time.
Oh.
You just take off at the same time, and you're perfectly fine.
So how does that? How do you talk to them?
Okay, let me give you. Shall I give you? Do you mind giving me? Do you mind for me to give you guys an example?
Well, no, that's not what I
It
meant.
just- yeah, it was just.
No.
So,
How do you talk to them so they don't hear all the rest of the crap we're talking about? Is my question.
I mean, you have to have like a push-to-talk button or something.
Push to talk, correct.
You'd
So
have
how
to set that up
like-
on for the controls of the VATSIM. You'd program it, and then you'd have to program a key to turn
Yeah,
on your push to talk.
I got that. So is that all part of what you download for VATSIM then?
It's
the
just one
communication
simple
is.
download, and it
But
has
that.
everything.
But that's built into VATSIM. You're not on like TeamSpeak or something like that.
No, that's built into Betson.
Okay.
And
that was
how
my
we're talking
question.
right now, you would not be hearing that. If you have the setting turned on, it would sound like you're talking through an actual radio. It's quite awesome.
All right.
I have a hard enough time understanding people on here sometimes. I don't know if I want to.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Yes,
Maybe at some point, but
After we get used to the flying for a VA.
Foxtrot, descend and maintain 5,000.
It's a blast, I tell ya. Once you get the hang of it, you never want to stop.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
left heading 105. Got it.
Yep. Sending to 5,000.
02 Foxtrot, contact.
I've already turned on my heading of 105.
yeah, well, I gotta go back up. I read the wrong person's instructions, so I started going down, and now I gotta go back up.
Now they're barking at you.
They're barking at me, which is correct, but now am I gonna get back in path quickly enough to catch the turn then?
Moondog, go around.
Yeah.
I saw on one of the forum posts there was a guy that posted on there, and his name was like Bob Go Around McPherson or something like that. You know, like Eric Calflaps,
Yeah.
whatever he is. That was Bob Go Around whatever, and I was like, I thought that was funny. Kind of actually thought about Moondog because he's always the guy going around. I don't have the patience. I'm like, we're slamming it on the tarmac.
You actually need lots of patience for that sim.
Yeah, that might be part of the problem.
That may not be us for us.
Well, what you're doing right now, like actually, like how I say
Yeah.
it?
Well,
They-
listening to the
they-
ATC
you
flying
across
us
the
in.
Pacific, they would do that.
But the thing is,
Yeah,
though, is
I
that
get it.
if we feel like that ATC's forgotten about us, eventually we'll just say to hell with it and fly it in ourselves.
And that's the patience that's being talked about. Just slow down, let it happen.
That's what
Moondog has that patience.
I don't.
I don't always either. Usually after we've done a 3-hour flight or 3.5-hour flight, I'm like, I'm landing. I'm done. I'm tuned out. I'm about to fall asleep. I don't have another half hour to be in holding and go around.
Or if I've sat here for so long, it feels like my ass is falling asleep.
Actually, go arounds are very. I have not had to go around in a while. Never.
Hi, Zig.
That was told by the pilots.
Are we close?
0.7.
That's pretty close.
You're about 300 feet below me.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot, turn left heading 070.
070.
Turn left heading 070.
Yep. And they just told it to
02
me.
Foxtrot.
Yes, I copy. I'm
Synchronized landing.
Oh yeah, you guys are behind me.
I'm gonna try and slow down a bit so you gain a little bit of distance on me.
You are right there behind me. I just looked in my rear view.
Please don't have me. Yeah, but I know what you mean.
Mooney Juliet Alpha 7079er, Tokyo Center.
Does that
Roger,
plane have
Alpha
a TCAS?
3013.
Oh,
Depends on what a TCAS is.
that's the traffic.
Oh, yeah, it yells at me sometimes. Remember how it yells at Moondog all the time? Traffic.
Traffic class avoidance system
But-
is, I believe, what it's called.
But the game doesn't, the game doesn't see Draco.
Oh, mine
My-
does.
Well, Join does, but not the game. FSX doesn't see Draco, so it's not gonna trigger the traffic, right?
For you, it doesn't.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have been getting a traffic alert when I flew right over top of Zig.
For some reason, I get traffic alerts.
I wouldn't think so. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
But isn't your plane a PMDG?
No. Aerosoft.
I mean, I don't know. You know, they could have something built into your plane that's different than for our plane.
Yeah.
79er, climb and maintain.
Or I don't even know if I have it turned on, to be honest. I haven't heard it yell at me, and well, I haven't heard it yell at me. Period. I don't think.
Then again, I could have that button turned off for all I know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. We usually hear Moondogs yelling at him. Traffic. Traffic.
Weren't we going into Atlanta and that's all we heard was traffic sync rate for like
Sync
5
rate.
minutes?
Yeah. You guys yell at me because I set that up. I had it for a while, that the ATC was going through the headsets, but then it was muting you guys out so I couldn't hear you. And then it wasn't on the Discord at all.
Did they have you descending more, Zig?
Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
They just had me turned to 10.
Turn left heading 010,
I didn't.
descend and maintain 4,000. Cleared ILS, runway 34.
They want me at 4,000.
Yep, they want me at 4,000.
Established on the localizer.
They told me to climb and maintain.
122.7.
Yep, telling me to descend and maintain 4,000.
And it says I'm cleared.
Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 4,000.
Shit.
Cleared ILS, runway 34.
I meant-
Left approach.
Meant to do all my checklists.
Navita Tower, Embraer, November 502 Foxtrot is 31 miles southeast. Inbound ILS, runway 34, left approach.
Yep, I never turned it off. Fair enough. My peeps never got to get up and move around.
Mine was too bouncy there for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going with that too.
34 left, Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
Okie dokie on final.
Alright, so I put the ILS in, but it's not picking up anything yet.
Mine hasn't picked up anything yet either.
Oh, I see you guys below me.
Well, I'm 119 nautical miles
Oh,
from RJA.
Mine just popped up.
Did it?
Well, the IVQ or IYQ or something behind the numbers.
World travel
Okay.
Uh-oh, might be landing on top of each other.
Yeah, they just had me turn, and the three of us are like, four of us are like sandwiched together.
Well, wouldn't be a monkey show stream if we didn't.
Well, I have a way to go around and come right back onto final.
Well, I'm slowing down enough to let Zig get a little bit ahead of me. Trying to
Yeah,
put
I'm
at least
slowing down too.
trying to put at least 1.5 miles between me and him.
But I'm coming down on top of you guys.
I wish you wouldn't.
Well, it looks like you guys are just going to go right past me.
Straight on. I don't feel like I'm straight on.
I don't know where you guys are going.
Alright.
Make straight in, runway 34 left.
Are you guys turning?
I'm turning now.
Turning
Okay.
where? Left?
Yeah, to intercept the glide slope.
I don't even have it yet.
How do you know where to go to intercept it?
Okay, I'm going to hold out Tyler.
I'm guessing it's pretty much right after they tell you to.
To go straight in, but they don't have me flying straight to the airport.
Well, no, that's when you set up your course. You know how you set up your course to 336.
Oh.
I'm holding out Tyler for you guys. So we can get some distance apart.
I gotcha, Draco. Okay, I got all my stuff set up, so am I supposed to switch over to course now?
Yeah. So you'll hit your N key
Oh, okay.
and then hit your nav hold switch.
Nav hold. Nav hold?
Yeah.
That puts it on GPS, doesn't it?
No, not if you have it set for your ILS. So if you
Okay.
hit your CDI button until it switches to ILS 1,
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I did.
and
Then
then
I hit nav hold.
yep,
Then what?
and if you've hit
Hold
your
on for the ride?
pretty much until you see your glide, until you start picking up your glide slope. Then when that little pip is right at the center line or as close to it as possible, you hit your
I should start
your APR,
Oh.
and that'll
Oh,
start to bring
okay.
you in.
I got you. Okay.
But I'm lined up on a course of 336. Oh, actually, 337.
Yeah, I'm on 336. I don't know if
You should be
Gotcha.
You should be somewhere near me.
I'm relatively in line. I don't have visual yet, but
I can see the airport.
really?
Yep.
Wow. You might have a little higher resolution graphics than me. I mean, I think I see it, but I can't see like the PAPI lights.
No, I can't see the PAPI lights either. I can just see,
Oh.
you know, like what would be the airport, and I think I can see a couple
Okay.
of buildings.
I think that's what. Yeah, I think I can see that. Now I'm to the right of it. It looks like. Will it, when I lock on, will it take me over there?
It should, shouldn't it, Doug? When he locks
Yeah.
onto the glide slope, it should pull him over and
Right.
straighten
So
him
I
out.
hit approach. Is that what you said?
Yeah, when that
Approach?
pip is near the center.
Yeah, it is.
All right, then go ahead and hit it.
I am
Okay,
in my
I
hold
did.
for you guys. Just one loop-de-loop and then I'm going back on course.
I'm not dropping altitude yet.
No, you won't yet.
Well, the little green pip's moving down.
Yep. It should. So I'm gonna put gears. Flaps. A little bit of drop. Push the throttles up a
Now.
little bit.
Does that pip have to get all the way to the bottom before it starts taking me down?
When it hits that center, you should start to descend,
No.
because the pip is below the center line for me, and I'm descending.
Well, I'm not. We are now. See, I wonder if it was because I was off of the,
It may
My
not start
pip.
taking you down until it's got you lined up.
well, I think I may have been too far off. Because it wasn't taking me anywhere.
And you hit your N key to activate.
Yeah. Thought I did. It's the problem, you never really know. Okay, there's the runway.
We should have enough spacing now.
Or I should say there's a runway.
There's an Emperor right in front of me, crossing path, left to right.
I think that's the wrong one right over there.
And then to my 3 o'clock, there's another
How do you know which
Emperor.
one's 34 left?
It's
This
going to be the one
course-
to the left of the runway,
To the right.
and you should be on a
Furthest one
course
left.
of 336.
Well, assuming you started that way early enough, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprayer 02 Foxtrot.
Landing
Cleared
speed,
to land.
sunset,
Runway
that's all
34
good.
left.
External lights, yep.
Cleared to land.
Passengers.
Runway 34 left.
Shield, that's
Embraer
good.
02
Before landing,
Foxtrot.
raw dampener.
So anybody watching, my plane's going to yell at me here any second that I'm
Flaps there.
no that I'm 500 feet off the ground, and it's really loud when it does it.
I might have went to the wrong runway then. I don't see you, Draco.
He's straight to your left, basically. I mean, straight to your left. I've gotten just enough space between the two of us.
Oh,
Yep, there he went.
What happened?
I'm
They're-
right
they're
behind
like-
Draco.
They're side by side.
Oh wait, one's running 3 left, one's running 3.
No, I think they're both landing 3-4 left at the same time.
Oh shit.
No, you're fine.
Yeah, it's just
I'm
like
going
one of those
way
air
slower
shows, you know.
I'm going way slower than you are. But you just blew past me.
I'm only doing 162 now.
I'm down to 120.
Cleared to land.
500.
Oh, there it is. Shelled at me 500.
Minimum 400. $300.
Just keep on going down to the end of the runway, Draco.
200.
Yep.
Okay, auto bikes low, speed bikes armed.
100.
Everything through.
Alright, I'm gonna try something.
What you gonna try?
A little hard, but it will land you.
Took you all the way down, huh?
Yep. Touchdown. I mean, it landed a little harder than I would have liked, but it did it.
Okay. Well, that would be good in, say, disastrous weather.
Flap asleep?
I'm down.
A little hard.
He was hand flying, I think. He probably did.
I was talking to
gently.
Draco.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot. Turn next taxiway.
18. I'm on glide, so everything's nice.
I'm clear of the runway.
I'll be clear in a second.
So now you got, is Moondog landed yet?
Nope, I'm on approach. I'm 600 feet and
So I'm gonna be the
Lot of
last one.
runway
because I
left.
elected to.
yeah.
We taxi into gates or parking?
You pick one.
We'll go to gates this time.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
Alright, so we're going to gates.
Round.
Yeah.
Embraer November
Right,
5
not a bad
02
landing.
Foxtrot.
Yeah, mine was actually,
Embraer November
all
5
things
02
considered,
Foxtrot.
pretty good.
One of the things I really like about this plane is that you can hand fly it if you need to, and there's no issues.
Well, that's what I like about it too, because if I was in the 757, that would have been a complete disaster.
Uh-huh.
Papa 2, Papa 3. Embraer
'Cause I've
02 Foxtrot.
Crashed the 757 for that exact sort of situation where, you know, you missed, you know, I guess now you know that when it says straight in, that means make your turn.
Right.
That doesn't mean we took you exactly on course and you fly straight in like you would think, right? Because
Right.
I had to make like a 90-degree turn to get lined up on the runway, and I made it late, and that's why, even though I set it to the course, that's why I was so far off, because I made the turn late.
So basically, they get you to your approach, and then they assume you're coming in ILS. So
Yeah,
when they say, you know, a straight in approach, that means, you know, you hit your
yeah.
nav button and have your plane make that turn.
But unless you know that's what they mean, that doesn't sound like that's what they're telling you.
Right.
Right. And that's one thing that we're learning is
Yes.
after time what stuff means.
Yes.
And
So something else
Because
changed too.
asking questions, we will gladly help with what we've learned because we've crashed it enough.
So Moondog, I would not recommend letting the plane land itself like I did, because it seems to make the autopilot stick on. Even though I turned the flight director off, I cannot turn autopilot off.
Alright. Flaps, lights, and transponder, yes.
Landing gear
Oh, and I'm clear.
down. Flaps full. Right side.
Was that you right over there, Draco, I saw out of the corner of my eye?
Possibly.
Did I just cut right in front of you, or no?
No, I didn't see anybody.
Oh, there. I see that Airbus coming in on approach.
Shut up and stop saying 2,500. Autopilot off.
So yeah, if I would have tried to make that maneuver and come in and still land that in the 757, I would have crashed or overstressed or something.
Where's it taking you to? What gateway?
27.
Gate 11.
12.
Welcome to Japan. I guess I could also do procedures here, flaps.
Yep, I got a little off on my procedures because I got
Hold position, caution other traffic.
Yeah,
a little freaked out.
You and I both did because I
Hold
was
position,
down
Embraer
too low. I
02
turned early.
Foxtrot.
Anybody gonna watch me land?
I'm sitting
Right
here.
ahead of him.
Oh man, hush is on now.
$1,300 feet. Big fat Airbus.
It's not fat.
It's beat bound.
It's 1,000. Jesus, why do you always want to move to the left?
To the left, to the
To
left.
the left.
Yeah.
Yeah, for some
Shut up
reason,
about-
when I let it land itself, just for shits and giggles, for some reason the autopilot, and the yaw and the speed hold, or the vertical speed hold, stayed on.
Did it flare you?
No, it slammed me down on all 3 gears.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm sorry, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking to you. I was talking to my AOS.
So,
Whatever it's called.
Moondog, do you have a bombardier
What are you screaming at me like that? Please?
right behind him coming in? JA7
yeah. CR.
JA7461.
Yeah, I'm just seeing it as the because I'm actually watching him land. So my whole stream is focused on you there, Aviation.
Yep, mine too. I'm watching from a distance. I don't know if I'll be able to see you. I can just
And
see
yeah,
you.
there is the bombardier
there,
behind
just
him.
Popped in.
At 6'3".
Zig, can you see that bombardier?
No, not yet. I'm way far.
Wow.
I'm pretty far down. I
Wow.
barely saw aviation.
So,
His plane rendered right before it landed.
The only thing is that we're not seeing his actual plane, so he's actually like 4 feet off the ground.
That's fine. I went in aircraft and watched his aircraft, and yes, you're probably right. It's above, but I was watching.
Embraer 02 Foxtrot.
He got nervous.
Roger, Embraer 02
He
Foxtrot.
He
I
flared,
don't
and
hand
then
fly
he
planes
flared a
very
lot.
often.
No, it's fine. I'm just saying you flared and then you flared a lot. It's something that I probably have done. I
Oh.
know I've done it too.
On my end, I didn't flare that lot. I think it was the lag thing or something. Because on my end, I barely flared. At least I think I did.
Where you were sitting there watching too.
Yeah, well, also I was holding position for traffic. That never showed up or anything. Then it goes, oh, you can go ahead and go.
After takeoff lane service, landing lights off. Flaps 0. I'm just coming up with this as I go.
But beautiful flight for all involved.
The beginning of mine was not so beautiful.
It was better than say leaving South Korea and headed to North Korea when you should be headed to Japan.
That yesterday was not as 3 days ago was not a problem.
And Zig did a great job of recovering from his incident.
He had 2 issues.
Yeah.
You know.
I had an issue with my flight plan taking me the long way.
Oh, I probably can't. I can't open the passenger door until I turn my engines off, I guess.
Shouldn't.
Where you guys at?
Parking 11, 12, and what'd you go to, Zig?
I think it took me to 27.
Wow, this scenery is amazing. This is what you get for turning your graphics on ultra high. Oh, you're way over there. No, you're not. You're behind the tunnel. Start that APU.
Yeah, Draco, turn on your APU right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Drag it along behind you.
Technically, it's a GPU.
GPU. Ground power unit, not auxiliary power unit.
That's APU.
Alright, go to our shutdown checklist. We had
Wow, this is a
set up.
nice airport.
Yeah. Parking brake.
Press levers.
Thank you.
Shields off. ADS probe off. One and two switches. Oops.
Windshield.
Off.
And the baggage door's open.
Start, stop, knobs to stop.
Here comes the big boy. Or the big bus, you guys say.
Off. Off.
Narita ground, Pacifica 5234. West taxi.
2 was number 3.
Pacifica 5234, taxi to gate 87 via taxiway Alpha 8 Kilo Romeo Sierra 5.
Okay, I gotta make a U because one of those
Using taxiway
items is
Alpha
taking
8
my
Kilo
spot.
Romeo Sierra 5. Pacifica 5234.
Turn those all off. That's that one. Open these all up.
There's a couple of. Is there?
Oh wow, I couldn't have stopped that any better. The wheel is right at the end of the yellow line.
That's what I was going to look at.
Mine's pretty good too.
Mine
Now that
3.
you mention it.
I'm about a wheel to the left and about a wheel length rotation short. Not bad.
Okay, so
Oh, great. No, don't go down spoilers. I want to see something. Oh, that's nice.
I brought us in. Who's taking us out?
Go ahead, Moondog.
Don't
Okay.
call on me because I don't know how to.
So, as we watch Zig's plane here cool down, thanks everyone for stopping in and watching. We do appreciate anyone that watches in any one of the 3 streams that we do. We do it this way because it's a whole lot easier than 3 of us meandering about and going on and then, oh, our stream's live. So that is why we do our intros the way we do. That's the way we do our exits. Thank you for stopping in. Make sure you check out the rest of the guys from the Monkey Show, that being Bipolar Prophet, Farmer Dad, Cavalier Roy, Stu B, name a few, Kev the Blue Bear, a host of others. All their links and subsequent links are down below in the YouTube and Twitch pages on all 3 streams. And we had a wonderful night. We will be flying again throughout the week, maybe, and then definitely Saturday night. Depending on what happens, we'll let you guys know. Thanks for everyone for stopping in.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Thanksgiving. Happy holidays.
Have a good night.